Here in Cary, North Carolina for the Women's Lacrosse National Championship between two perennial powers. Northwestern, led by the sport's all-time leading scorer, Izzy Skane, set to take the field one final time for a Wildcats program that has won 8 national titles under their Hall of Fame head coach. Boston College and Acacia Walker are making their 7th straight trip to the championship game, but have only won it all once. This year, Shea Dolce and the Eagles believe they've saved their best for last, with greatness on the line. You pour so much time, energy, effort practicing in the hopes you make it to this moment, can stand on this stage and play for a national championship. Here we go, Northwestern and Boston College. And it's the Eagles in maroon and gold that win the opening draw.
Erin Kuykendall is really dominant coming off the 8-meter.
Winds up, passes it off. Shea Dolce to the rescue. Kuykendall trying to split the double team. And another card comes out.
Player gets 2 yellow cards. If they get 2 to their individual name, they're removed from the rest of the game. So you have to play conservative.
Kuykendall blows it by Dolce to open the scoring.
We saw Kuykendall throw the no-look pass on the last 8-meter, showing off her deception. But this time, she showcases her ability to take a rip from the outside. Extending her hand so far off her body allows her to get so much heat behind that ball. And she's not just the feeder. She's a dual threat.
BC's defense, they held a high-powered Syracuse offense to just 7 goals in the semifinals, so they're capable.
On the outside hash mark, not a great angle, however, she can penetrate in. We also know how dangerous she is feeding.
Feeds this one, Dylan Amonte finishes on the inside.
Imani Hiller gets the score. Just a heads-up play. If Erin Kuykendall has the ball in her stick, the surrounding players are looking to get into position to score because she will thread the needle. Perfect passing and a beautiful finish for Dylan Amonte.
Amonte's game has evolved so much as that off-ball presence. So many eyes are on Izzy Skane and Erin Kuykendall, often drawing a lot of help defense. And Dylan Amonte knows exactly where to be on the inside. ACC Defender of the Year, Sydney Scales, number 45 in maroon, often the conductor of the slides on that back line of defense.
Taylor, she'll make it pay! Madison Taylor makes it 3-0 Northwestern.
They gave her way too much room. Boston College needs to shorten up those slides. She's wide open. This is where she's dangerous from, coming across the left. She does a great job of understanding where the pressure is coming from and when to release her shot. Beautiful finisher, and Northwestern, they're on a roll. Might be time for a Boston College timeout.
And Emerson Bolig, the midfielder for Northwestern, triggered that play.
Wildcats still have 30 seconds left on the power play. Ari Schumar, perfectly placed. Northwestern cashes in on the woman up. What a start for the Wildcats.
Mary Schumar, the transfer for Marquette, completes this lethal Northwestern offense. A subtle move to get topside, and the Cats are rolling.
Kelly Amonte Hiller, the head coach, loves those multi-sport athletes.
She was a star, Kelly Amonte Hiller, soccer and lacrosse, so loves it in her athletes.
Taylor goes up top, and it's 5-0 Northwestern.
She's completely isolated, and when she gets her hands free on the left-hand side, she's dangerous. This is something that everyone knows about Madison Taylor's game, and she gives credit to the surrounding offensive players because they occupy their defenders. They pull them away, so it makes it very tough to slide. Look at the extension of her arms, the little stutter step, face dodge back and forth. Beautiful job with the placement of the shot and the time and room.
Throughout her career, Belle Smith has shown up in big moments. Boy, does Boston College need a goal here from their senior. Best opportunity of the day. One-on-one with La Liberty, and she makes a save. Molly La Liberty. Here's Erin Kuykendall, shakes free, and scores! Erin Kuykendall.
Erin Kuykendall uses the subtle pick from Izzy Skane, refuses it, goes over the top, and she can let it fly on the run. When her hands are free, that ball is smoking towards that top corner. Gets so much torque behind her shots when her feet are planted and when she's sweeping across the middle.
You just get the feeling, Sheehan, that one goal by Boston College, just to see the ball go in the back of the net, would do wonders for this team's confidence. Weeks trying to find it. La Liberty keeps it out somehow.
Looks like they're headed back into it, trying to deny number 3 in red the ball. I think they need to utilize her more. She's a great facilitator. Try to get the ball. You don't want to just focus just on her, but get her the ball, at least get her some touches.
Here's Rachel Clark. Goes inside, behind the back. Emma Lopinto, and BC is on the board.
Almost an exact replica of her goal in the semifinal game versus Syracuse. All eyes are on the ball carrier, and Emma Lopinto sneaks underneath, right where she likes to operate on the crease. She knows that she doesn't have time to turn and shoot front side, showcasing her creativity on the doorstep with the behind the back shot. And it's the right play as she doesn't have an angle. Right there, Carly Mahoney, number 29, the defender for Northwestern, is sliding to her front side.
Now can they string some together on the offensive end? Through traffic, just enough on it. They call the foul first. I thought that ball might have gone in past La Liberty.
But she definitely was rattled.
Ryan Smith charges in. La Liberty makes the save.
And look to Dylan Amonte, number 10, on her right. She may look to dish it to her.
Goes right to goal. Dolce makes the save. And immediately starts the clear for BC.
Andrea Reynolds will be on that center hash mark.
And she's got a cannon from the outside, typically likes to take it from the line.
The windup lets it rip, and scores!
Andrea Reynolds, the senior, had 0 goals in that semifinal game. This one with the windup, the stick, and rip. And you can see her fired up. Great look on cage, great deception, still stick side, but it's all about the power. And this way from the goal cam, pings the net. I'm not a skier, so I don't really understand how that translates.
Neither am I. Martello cuts and scores! Kayla Martello. And the Eagles make it 3 in a row to cut this Northwestern lead in half.
All eyes on number 38 in maroon when the ball is zipping around the perimeter. This starts with Rachel Clark, who draws 2. And that's how you connect all 4 quarters of an offense against a zone defense.
In this championship game.
She's had 0 shots, and other people have stepped up for Northwestern, and that worked for them the first quarter. The second quarter been held scoreless.
Lindsay Frank, the immediate answer. The pride of Saratoga Springs delivers.
This is all about just going hard, and again, look at the room that is given to her by the surrounding players. BC's not able to slide and make contact. I think when the Northwestern players are driving to cage, BC's got to be there a little bit quicker, get matched up, stick on stick, try to deflect the shot. Lindsay Frank, so strong. 2-sport athlete, transferred from Richmond, where she was a dominant scorer and winning the draw controls.
And now Lopinto. Boston College looking a lot better offensively in the second quarter.
It's hard for BC to get those one-on-ones.
They get one here, and it's Kayla Martello again.
Kayla Martello is constantly moving on the inside. A hard cut and rollback is what wins her that space. And you can't give her an inch of freedom with that stick. She will bury it with both hands. This time, it's the lefty up top.
He's been very patient on free positions. They've had plenty of 8-meter opportunities in this first half, but have not gone to goal very much at all. The sport's all-time leading scorer adds another to her tally.
So dangerous on the 8-meter. She's got such power. Her stick is high, but the finish is low. And this is what gets past Dolce. Great placement, non-stick side. She generates so much power. You look at her hands, very low on the shaft of that stick. See how pumped up she is. And then from the goal cam, right between the legs of Dolce.
And because Northwestern's down a player defensively, you now can't shut off number 3, McKenna Davis, the BC quarterback. They go right back to Martello, and that's 3 in a row for the senior, Kayla Martello.
All eyes on the ball carrier as it goes down through the crease, but it's number 38, constantly slipping and manipulating the inside defenders. Backdoors, Sammy White. And she cuts hard to that back pipe. Buries it low.
And the Eagles with an opportunity in the final minute here of the first half to cut it to 2. It would be a remarkable feat considering they started this game down 6-0.
Adjustments in game are so critical, especially at a stage like this.
Martello again! 4 straight goals for the senior.
Love this, the manipulation of the defense. Rachel Clark, who's known as a scorer, has dished out 2 assists today, both to Martello. And Martello with the nice pivot makes the defense hesitate, freezes La Liberty, and sticks this one in bottom corner.
Patience right there by the senior to not take that shot right off the catch. In that first half, we saw number 3, McKenna Davis, being shut off. She is the facilitator of this offense as a shooting space foul is called.
Free position opportunity.
Smith charges in, goes low, and scores! Ryan Smith makes it a 1-goal game.
This is showing what a leader is. Last season at Boston College, great bounce shot. She does a little stutter step with her feet and gets a little bit off angle, just goes a little bit to the left and then back to the right. Beautiful bounce shot.
Smith steps in, fires right at Dolce, who makes the save. Right now, they're getting similar opportunities. They're just not finishing it. Championship weekend continues tomorrow, 1 Eastern time right here on ESPN. Northwestern pulls one back, and it's Madison Taylor again. A hat trick for the sophomore.
Madison Taylor, one of the most efficient shooters for this Northwestern team. It's that last inside tuck that wins her the race to the cage. And she buries it to put her team up by 2.
I was thinking, Dana, you upped your medical terms. I'm glad you gave us this definition.
Here's Skane, gets free, and scores! Izzy Skane!
4.2 goals per game, the 85th goal for the season for Izzy Skane. This is why they call her the Skane tree. Once she gets moving, she's tough to stop. On a mission, 2 goals on just 2 shots. So she's had limited possessions, but she's made the most of them.
Is now on Madison Taylor, guarding her on that left side.
Kuykendall goes at Sydney Scales. A comfortable save by Dolce, and now Belle Smith will start the clear for BC.
And you see how just the Northwestern defense collapses. Makes it very difficult for BC.
Lopinto, somehow an impossible angle, and it goes for the Florida transfer, Emma Lopinto.
Lopinto knows here that they blitz you at X. So the second she sees that pressure sagging off a little bit, she takes advantage of the space, sneaking around that left side of the crease, and she shoots this right before goal line extended.
I think because it's an unreleasable penalty, you go to goal. That's exactly what Samantha Smith does, but Dolce there to keep it out.
The man-down defense opted to go with Skane as she cut through the 8-meter.
Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Lopinto trying to wiggle free. Sends it up top. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Clark! Davis! A remarkable goal! McKenna Davis beats the buzzer and makes it a 1-goal game, shorthanded.
That was nasty.
The junior stepped up, makes almost an impossible catch. 2 defenders on her. She gets it in her stick, and then look at the backhanded placement. Fired up. What a way to bring this third quarter to an end. Just 0.4 seconds left. Absolutely beautiful. That just fires you up, and what a momentum play. They've got some star players. This is their last chance playing college lacrosse. Who wants it more? Can't wait to see this finish.
Here's Izzy Skane in attack mode. Scores! Izzy Skane cashes in on the power play.
A complete wrecking ball, dodging from up top. She gets this pass, bobbles it from down low, and almost explodes after lulling her defender to sleep. When she turns this corner, it is a scary sight for opposing defenses. Turns on the jets and bulldozes her way down that alley to get it back inside to her strong hand. And the off-hip side placement is what gets that one to go.
3 goals on 3 shots. Erin Kuykendall, number 2, hyping up the fans.
2 goals today, 1-on-1 with La Liberty. Passes it off. And a goal! Rachel Clark! The transfer from Virginia makes it a 1-goal game in the 4th.
This is a beautiful pass from Lopinto. Excellent job. I thought she was going to take it. She had the hot hand, scored a couple goals, but fires this one across the 8-meter, and Clark keeps it in her right hand, and it's her wrist strength. We've talked about it all season long. The dexterity that she has, her placement of her shots is up and down in front of her body, and then she's able to place the ball, which is a slight change of her wrist, and slip that one by La Liberty.
And here come the Eagles in transition.
Help defense on that last move by Skane. Close that gap a little quicker, deterring her shot angle.
Clark weaving through. Scores! Rachel Clark ties it at 11.
Turning on the Jets in transition, not letting the zone defense get set up. Rachel Clark dodging on the elbow, and it's that quick snap of the wrists. The placement of this shot is almost perfect. Right to that near side corner as she's blazing downhill. The awareness to push the pace and not let them get into their zone.
25 seconds to shoot. Weeks spinning her way free. Goes to goal. The rebound is in! Boston College leads for the first time today. Andrea Reynolds in perfect position for the scoop and score.
Sometimes it's not how you script it, but it's what you make out of it. Weeks goes in for what looks like almost an assured take, but Reynolds gets the rebound and puts this one in. What a beautiful play. That goes right off the shin of La Liberty. She hits the deck, and the stick just ricochets. Because she went to the ground, she was not able to explode up.
Overloading on the backside, trying to send decoy cutters through.
They find Martello in the middle. She delivers again. Kayla Martello, her 5th goal today, and that is the biggest of the bunch.
Martello on the inside has been feasting all day long. 5 goals on 7 shots. Catches this one under pressure. In a big moment, puts her team up by 2.
37 seconds left on the shot clock. You had 4:58 remaining in regulation. And it's Izzy Skane! Of course it is!
She makes it look so easy. Explodes off the net, not with a great angle, but she's able to find the open net. She's got power, precision. The 6th-year player is here for her final game of her illustrious college career.
Both teams with 2 timeouts, and Boston College clinging to a 1-goal lead in this national championship game. It's Skane again, in attack mode, goes to goal, denied by Dolce. Biggest save of the day for the sophomore.
And the Eagles have numbers here.
Clark up to Davis. She scores!
Shea Dolce stonewalls Izzy Skane in that same alley position. And that leads to a transition fast break goal. McKenna Davis sneaks underneath, takes the extra second, and buries it on the off-hip side of La Liberty.
You love that little pump fake. Davis just with the extra second to get that score. Shea Dolce doesn't get an assist for that, but she should. She is the reason to get that ball downfield.
And this will be a great opportunity on the 8-meter to make it a 1-goal game.
Reposition opportunity for number 2, Erin Kuykendall.
Erin Kuykendall in her final game in a Wildcats uniform. Lets it rip. Shea Dolce again! Skane reloads, she misses! It's La Dolce Vita for Boston College. The sophomore goalie standing tall again. Northwestern reloads. Still time here. Izzy Skane
1 minute remaining.
Scores! Skane flies to goal, somehow gets it to go. And it's a 1-goal game with 55 seconds to play.
Things did not look great. Erin Kuykendall rips this 8-meter. Shea Dolce with another awesome save. But then Izzy Skane will not be denied.
1 minute remaining.
She just goes through, penetrates the pressure, lunges her body forward. She's got one of the best face dodges. Just winds up, draws the defense towards her, rips the stick across her face. Beautiful placement against Shea Dolce, who's been so
1 minute
strong
remaining.
in net.
Madison Taylor, the sophomore, trying to shake free. Good defense by Baker. Kuykendall trying to spin her way free and draws the foul.
Putting Erin Kuykendall, number 2 in white, on the 8-meter.
Kuykendall with a chance to tie it at 14. Passes it off, Dylan Amonte! Missed it! Northwestern has the backup. 20 seconds to play. Feed inside, a good look by Frank. Comes up empty. 10 seconds remaining. Boston College trying to hold on. Here's Izzy Skane. Off to Kuykendall. 3 seconds left. Passes it away. Boston College wins.
And our final score, Boston College 14, Northwestern 13.
A year ago, BC lost to Northwestern 18-6. They fell down by 6 today. Battled back and comeback complete. Boston College, national champions for the 2nd time in program history.